Om Shanti. Good morning, everyone. And today we are going to listen to Baba's Murli, the part 2 of the Murli you previously heard. And in the part 1 of the Murli, Baba spoke about the homework that he's given his children of not wasting any thoughts, of not wasting time, and how we need to use these two treasures that we have in a very, very worthwhile way. So the last Murli ended where Baba was talking about that you are colored with that company, are you not? So today we will resume with the part 2 of this Murli. Baba says here, if someone has not yet done the homework that Bap Dada has given, then Bap Dada is giving 1 extra week. The date that has already been given still stands, but you are now being given 1 extra week in which to definitely complete the homework. So Baba is giving emphasis on the homework. And Baba says, if you've still not given it, Baba is giving extra time. Is it possible? Is it possible? Raise your hands. Since you have raised your hands, you will have to do it. You raise your hands so well that Baba Dada is pleased, but you also have to do it because you can now see the speed of time. So time is racing. So our efforts according to the time, where our efforts are also in alignment with the speed of time. Bap Dada has been giving you the warning of suddenly for a very long time, or for a long time. This is why Bap Dada is giving each of you children this self-respect. Each child has to become a special soul with this determined thought. You have a thought and it happens. This is known as a determined thought, which means you created that thought and it manifests into reality. It's not that you create thoughts, but it doesn't show in a practical way. Some of you say that you had a determined thought, but determination means success. If you do not have success, it cannot be said determination. So here Baba is saying, if you are determined, then definitely whatever pure thought you have towards service, it will manifest, it will come into practical. But for that determination from your end, you don't let go your strong thoughts, and you take the courage to go forward. And as we know, ask 1 step of courage, and Baba helps us with so many. So if you do not have success, it cannot be said to be determination. So now, may you have determination. Bring this special self-respect into your awareness every day at Amrit Vela, and continue to move forward in this method. Now 2 turns still remain. And so what will you do in these 2 turns? So it's 2 turns of that season. What will you do? Speak. Those sitting in the front row, speak. What will you do? You definitely do have to do it. Not that you will do it at some time, but you have to do it. To belong to the Father over a long period of time brings attainment for a long period of time. So to be with Baba means attainments. So the more we are with Baba, the more we get the opportunity to be with him. Baba says there are attainments for that period. The time of the confluence age is very lovely. A second is not just a second, but 1 second has the attainment of a year. So what Baba is saying is little effort of yours and the attainment is so huge. So your 1 second of effort and the attainment you receive is of a year. Yes, and in this world we see everyone's working so hard, be it their career, be it at home. So effort is a lot, but the results are very little to achieve or to experience. But Baba says here, little effort from your end, you see so much result. So this is why Bab Dada continues to say that not a single second should go to waste. Not a single thought should go to waste. Become powerful and make others powerful. Is this all right? Is this okay, teachers? Teachers are nodding. So Baba always reminds us that things of the past have gone and what future brings, we do not know. But the only place where we can exert our power, where we can have our own influence is in the present. And that present is really a 1 second. When that 1 second passes, it has become past and you cannot do anything about it. Therefore, being fully present, being fully aware in the present is when we can actually make the most of that 1 second of the present moment. Being in that moment, sometimes our mind, the intellect wanders, we're in another scene of the past, or we're thinking about future, then we lose control of present. And when we are not paying attention to our present, then it's very likely that our old sanskaras will be influencing our present. But the moment I am attentive, and that's what we say, awareness. If I'm attentive, I'm having the right awareness, I can exert my power on the present. So here Baba says, not waste a second. Bab Dada has a lot of love for teachers. He has love for everyone, but teachers are responsible. Who is going to fulfill Bab Dada's desires? Who? You should say, we teachers. Raise your hands. Look, there are so many teachers. Wonderful. Acha, you have also celebrated Holi. So what do we do now? So now Baba is talking to groups. It is the turn of Rajasthan to serve. There were 4,000 from Rajasthan. And Baba says, it is not small. Rajasthan is big. You can say that Rajasthan is a room of Abu, being the headquarters. Abu is big, and so its room would also be big. Bab Dada is pleased with Rajasthan because those who have emerged there from their childhood are immortal. They are immortal in service, not with their bodies, but in service. So those who have emerged from their childhood, they've received plenty of opportunities to serve. And that's why Baba says they're immortal in service. Air quality souls had emerged from Rajasthan in the beginning. And so it was easy for Bab Dada to give the example of air quality souls. And just as Gujarat is close, so Rajasthan is a big room of Abu. What do you say whenever you are called? Present, present, my Lord. Baptista, seeing the speciality of every zone and the system that you have created is very good. I was talking about the zones and how we have the subzones, the system. So here Baba is saying who created it, and Muni Didi, who used to take care of Dadi Prakashmani, she answered, Dadi Ji, that means Dadi Prakashmani created it. Dadi was Dadi. The speciality of all the Maharatis who have departed is that they become present at Amrit Vela. They do not renounce their meeting of Amrit Vela. So no matter how many responsibilities of seva are there, but the dharana and the spiritual practice, that is not affected. And the dadis have shown that and proved it. No matter how much service is there, they were always very, very particular about following Baba's dharana and principles for each day, which includes Amrit Vela. So they were very firm in their discipline here with themselves and for others too. They didn't just tell others, but they themselves observed that principle and put zeal and enthusiasm into everyone. This system is very good. All of you like it, do you not? So there was once a time when Dadi Prakashmani, she emailed all the centers and she particularly put emphasis on practicing the bodiless stage. So she said every 15 minutes, at least once, practice the bodiless stage, where I am the soul, but I do not have a body. I'm just floating in air. So just that, keeping that awareness. I'm the soul, no body. I'm just this point of light. And she practiced it. She said, I'm practicing it every 15 minutes. And she suggested Baba's children to do the same. So there is zeal and enthusiasm observed. So this system is very good. All of you like it, do you not? You have a chance. Those who have come for the first time from Rajasthan, raise your hands. Those who have come from Rajasthan to Madhuban for the first time, raise your hands. You have a good chance. There are so many from Rajasthan. Generally, you have to come according to the list, but you now have freedom. And so those from Rajasthan can come anytime. They can serve and they can leave. Those from other states and those from abroad, they have to, they have to, according to when they are arriving or going, they have to set their plans and also inform Madhuban about those plans much in advance. So servers also receive a chance, and so should Bap Dada congratulate Dadi or all of you. Dadi created the system and you are putting it into a practical form. Therefore, congratulations to you too. Acha. Now, Rajasthan has to perform one wonder. You have to bring first number air quality souls in front of Baba. Bap Dada has seen that all the wings have a list of their contacts. They are cooperative, but what are they going to do in the future? Make those who are cooperative have love for the yajna, means deepen their relationship with Baba. Yes, many come, they enjoy the company of the center instruments and they experience the love. But Baba says it shouldn't end there. Let them experience the love of Baba. Let them make Baba their support. So from cooperating to having love for yajna means love for Baba and love for service. So when they have love for the yajna, they will all be cooperative in every task of the yajna. So you have written very good lists. The majority of you have continued to give a list from time to time. So every center has a list of their students, contacts, and we use that list to send out invitation every now and then. So Baba tells us, look at those lists now. The majority of the lists are good, and even today, Baba received 2 lists. However, now make them loving, that is, make them have firm faith in the intellect that they belong to this yagya. Right? So deepen their connection with the seed, which is with Baba. They are cooperative, and they would say that they are cooperative. However, those who are loving would love the tasks and disciplines of the yagya. So Baba says, even the love should be there for the disciplines. Those of the wings have performed very good tasks. Bap Dada also gave congratulations to those of the wings. Rajasthan means those who become kings and make others into kings, not those who make subjects, but those who make kings. It is Rajasthan, and so Rajasthan will perform wonders, will it not? So now Baba's talking to the 2 wings, the medical and the transport. So congratulations, Bap Dada has seen that all the wings have been created, are very good, are doing very good work in their own fields. Both the wings have sent their own list. Bap Dada saw the list and congratulating you on the basis that good souls have come into connection and relationship. However, according to the time, Bap Dada has also said today that although they are cooperative, you must now make them loving to the yagya. Make them into air quality souls. Baba has received a list that is good. However, Bap Dada told you earlier that each zone should bring all the cooperative and loving souls together from different places in your own zones. Bring them together for 3 days so that they can stay there, have meetings, and also make programs for the future. Bring together all the cooperative souls from each zone to the main place for all the zones. Have a meeting. Fill them with special power to move forward. So Baba says if these souls from different wings come together with the interactions, he can come up with good ideas of how to enhance service. So that's why Baba says, bring them all together. Have a meeting and fill them with special power so they can also receive the power and move ahead in the field of service in their spiritual journey. So congratulate them for whatever they have done so far and give them a plan to move forward, because you also have to tell them the method to move forward. So the method to move forward, Baba says you have to share with that. You have to fill them with power. So all the zones should bring together souls from all the wings to a special place, and we shall then see how many come to that gathering and what they will want to do in the future. If you bring them into contact in this way, they will become heirs. Bap Dada also saw the result of 2 wings that are standing here, and it is good. This is why Bap Dada is congratulating both wings. So the more and more Baba says we encourage these cooperative souls to come to take more part, to deepen the relationship with Baba and the Yagya. So Baba says you will definitely be able to take them forward. Bap Dada has also told you earlier that delicate times are now about to come. So now at the very least, make those who are in contact with you have love for the Yagya. And so Baba says, start with those you already have a connection with, rather than finding new ones. Of course, we have to find all of Baba's children, serve everyone, but those you already have an established connection with, Baba says, now sustain them more. Bab Dada also heard news about the doctors. You are doing well. However, now doctors have to make doctors who are in contact into loving and cooperative souls. So if you belong to a certain field, work field, so Baba says, find those contacts in the same field, connect with them and bring them closer to the yagya. You have made a good plan. Bab Dada has heard about it, and expansion can take place through it. Your name can spread through it. Those of other wings who have also made VIPs emerge from everywhere have proved that you have maintained good connections. Now bring those who are just in connection into relationship. They should not be left out. So we've already worked hard to establish a connection. Baba says, now take a step forward. It has to become a relationship where there's more closeness, more understanding, and more trust. You're in a relationship compared to just a connection. There's more trust and faith in each other. Those of other wings who have also made VIPs emerge from everywhere have proved that you have maintained good connections. Now bring those who are just in connection into relationship. They should not be left out. It should not be that the time of completion comes and the cooperative souls just remain cooperative. Therefore, bring them into a relationship now. Bring them into a close relationship. Bab Dada has seen that from time to time, the wings were created. Service has spread everywhere very well. You have made good facilities. However, Bab Dada is telling those of all zones to intensify the method of creating air. So Baba is looking for quality souls. Yes, quantity is there, but Baba is looking for air quality souls, the ones who will become the kings, the ones who will come to the royal family, become a part of that. Otherwise, you will receive complaints that they just remained cooperative, that they weren't given a chance. Yes, so definitely make a plan now, and it is then whatever is in each one's fortune. So from our end, we give them a chance. And then Baba says, they take the chance, they do not take it. That is their fortune. Many more can emerge. Baba Dada saw the list that everyone gives at their own time. So according to the list, they are close and some can emerge from them. So now try this, Acha. The medical wing is celebrating its silver jubilee, and 8 service groups have been created within that. So within the medical wing, you have 8 groups. It is good that you created that. Continue to move forward. Acha. And now Baba is speaking to the 1,000 double foreigners that have come from 65 countries. Look, everyone, seeing all of you, everyone is so happy. The Father has found all of you from the corners of 65 countries. All of you are also happy and intoxicated that the Father found you. Are you not? So there's always this question that comes that did we recognize Baba, or did Baba did something so that we could recognize him? Right? So many times we ask these questions: it was us who recognized, or did Baba help us recognize him? So usually now we say that if we were to recognize Baba, we would have done it much before in the cycle. But something happens in the confluence age that Baba comes, and the invocation that we get is what really helps us recognize who God truly is and connect with Him. So here we are happy that we found the Father. Bap Dada saw this. I saw this time that those who have become instruments have done very, very good service as instruments. Bap Dada is not mentioning each one's name, but those who have become instruments have brought about such enthusiasm in everyone's heart for success in service, so that when they go back to their own places, they will refresh their own places in the same way. So when you come to Madhuban, you definitely have meetings, gatherings, and also ideas are shared on how to improve service, how to expand in the field of service. So when they go back, they're refreshed, they have new ideas, new creativity comes in. So Bap Dada is giving many, many congratulations to all those who become instruments for service. You have created good systems, and Child Janak has also filled everyone's heart with extra zeal and enthusiasm. So that is Dadi Janki's speciality, filled with zeal and enthusiasm. And she, even in her presence, everyone also becomes like that. They're filled with zeal and enthusiasm. So each one's face is showing that whatever power you have accumulated, that is visible on your face, everyone's face is visible as very happy. The result of service that has taken place by Bharat and the foreign lands working together is also good. Those from Bharat will inspire those from abroad, and those from abroad will also inspire those from Bharat. Yeah, so we gain inspiration from each other. We come to Bharat, we learn how service is happening, come and use those same ideas and ideas around them on doing service, and the same way inspirations come from how service is happening abroad. So by working together, you have enthusiasm in yourself. Those who hear about this also have the enthusiasm. They have the feeling that people abroad are doing so much, whereas they are not doing even that much while being in Bharat. And when people from Bharat go abroad, they also feel that while living here in Bharat, they have not made this their own. So they have enthusiasm and continue to move forward. Bap Dada has seen that the plan that you have made together of 3 to 4 big programs makes a difference in the atmosphere, because all types of people come. When they see the Christians, the Muslims, and those of other religions together, they feel that the world truly can become united and become one. That's why we have so many interfaith programs, organizations, so that there's a feeling of coming together and being united. So this is why Bap Dada likes the training you give. Bap Dada is giving special congratulations to those who have made the effort. Now, those from abroad also have to bring air quality souls, because it is now the time of everything happening suddenly. And so Baba is again and again repeating this line: everything will happen suddenly. However many souls can benefit, and however much you can do, continue to do that, because you will not have time later. So now is the time to serve others, yourself and others. Papa says later on, even that will not be possible. So make the most of it. Now you have the time. And so they can at least see the Father's home and take the Father's introduction. Do you feel mercy for them? Do you not? Are you doing very well? But Bap Dada is now remembering one thing. In the beginning, when you used to bring a VIP to Bharat, your name would appear in the newspapers and the media used to come to you with interest. The government also had to provide for them, and so they were also impressed. But that has not happened for some time now. Congratulations to all of you who have come, and it is good that you have become companions in the programs. Now bring VIPs then, which is VIPs, so that the years of the government open, just as they now see that it is our 75th Platinum Jubilee. This Jubilee has really awakened those from Bharat very well. So Baba always refers to the mics, the people of power, the people of influence. And when they are there in the field of service, definitely the message reaches out faster. Like Baba said, it comes in the papers, it reaches out on social media. So Baba says, bring those mics so that service can be done through them. Initially, they used to think we don't know what the Brahma Kumaris are doing. Now it is emerging from their lips that it is a wonder that Brahma Kumaris are celebrating their 75th year. And the other wonder they speak of is that the instruments here are sisters, and it is the sisters who have done so much work. So of course it's the sisters, but a lot of cooperation from the brothers. But the sisters are in the forefront. So Baba's talking about the instruments here as sisters. So they are amazed by this and have the desire to come close. They want to come and meet you and listen to you. And because of this Jubilee, they understand everywhere that by understanding your main subject, you are a soul, they can all become united. So by removing all the other external labels that we identify ourselves as, you are a soul, a point of light, a non-material being. So Baba says, send that message and they can be united. So just as this Jubilee has performed wonders, similarly, continue to do that more. Bapdad is also congratulating the media, the TV, the radio that has helped make the message reach everyone. While sitting at home, everyone can watch this. Otherwise, they used to make excuses and would say that although they want to, they don't have time. Whereas now, while sitting at home, they are able to watch it and slowly continue to awaken through it. And now all our programs are shown on TV. So can pretty much get the whole knowledge and also be sustained while sitting at home. So whatever you are doing is good and will continue to be good. Congratulations for that. Bap Dada saw that there is enthusiasm for service awakening in everyone. We also want to do this. We also want to do this. They have this enthusiasm. So now that there is enthusiasm, where there is this zeal and enthusiasm, there is definitely also success. So in the initial parts of the Murli, Baba said, with determination, you can achieve success. And here Baba says, zeal and enthusiasm is also important in receiving success. Now, so enthusiasm, determination, and Baba says are the doors which take you, make you move forward, help you fulfill your goals. This is why all of you who are sitting here in person and those who are watching and listening everywhere, Bap Dada is giving lots and lots of love from his heart to all the children and also congratulating them for constantly staying with him in his heart. Now your hearts are attached to stay here in Abu. It is good seeing those from abroad. The family is also happy. And now, and how have all of you become, and how have all of you come from 65 countries? You have come in a plane of love, have you not? So you catch a physical plane, but really what pulls you to Madhuban is the love for Baba, love for the unlimited family. Because in Madhuban, you not just meet Madhuban residents, but you meet souls from all over the world. So many have come for the first time. Double foreign congratulations to those who have come for the first time. Why? Why are you being given double congratulations? Because you have created your fortune before the cries of distress of time. So before the too late board is put up, Baba says you've been given a chance to be with Baba, settle your accounts, to purify yourself. Instead of saying, oh God, you have at least said my Baba. And this is why Bab Dada is pleased to see those who have come. The children have come, they have come. Look, half the classes of those who have come for the first time. You will now have to make intense effort. Do not just become an effort maker, but become an intense effort maker. So again, Baba is talking about time, and in comparison with time, where are we in our effort? So Baba says it's time to be an intense effort maker. Even now, if you make intense effort, you can move forward. There is a margin for making intense effort. The time for making ordinary effort has now gone. And Bap Dada tours around and sees all the children who are to come, whether they are moving forward or moving forward very slowly. Bap Dada tours around everywhere. You cannot go everywhere, but Bap Dada tours around every day. Those who have gone into the advanced party also tour around with Bap Dada. Seeing all of you, they are pleased that their brothers or sisters have come. Seeing the new ones, Baba says, even the ones who have gone in the advanced party are very happy and pleased. Therefore, continue to move forward. Congratulations to you from the whole family. So I'll just read this one paragraph and then we'll reflect on what we heard so far. So Bapta is especially congratulating those from Madhuban for one special thing. What is that? Until now, everyone has done very well, service very well with a lot of love. No matter how big the family is that comes, those from Madhuban become instruments for service. All zones become cooperative, but nevertheless, they cannot do anything without the help of those who stay here permanently. So the specialities of those who stay permanently, that they can help with the logistics and so many other requirements that zones need, all the souls who come from abroad need while they're in Madhuban. So this is why each resident in Madhuban, whether you're staying down below or up the top, means Shantivan or Pandapavan, in the hospital, whoever gives their cooperation and is giving it tirelessly, Baptada is giving love and remembrance to each child personally by name. Acha, those from Madhuban stand up. Those who are sitting here stand up. Special cooperation to all of you. So we'll pause here and we'll reflect for a minute, and then we can share and also discuss about what we learned and what we are practicing right now. So let's reflect for a minute. Om Shanti. So for the rest of the Murli, please do read it as your homework for today, along with practicing your homework of being free of waste thoughts and also making very good use of your time. Time has to be used in a worthwhile way. And Baba's talking about the importance of 1 second. And that's why Baba always emphasizes that when we are following Srimad, we make ourselves present for that 1 second, which is passing through. I am utmost there for that 1 second of which is in front of me. Because what Parmat does, and when Baba talks about Parmat and Manmat, which is opinions of the world and of other and my own. So when Baba talks about Parmat, it's all about creating opinions, labeling things as, okay, this is good, this is not good. And we get caught up in that. And we see something and we make an opinion, this is not good, for example. Then I'm caught up in my opinion. And when I'm caught up in my opinion, I'm not 100% available for that 1 second which is in front of me. There's one example of Brahma Baba. Brahma Baba and another brother were sitting in a car, they were traveling, and they happened to pass by a same place where they had been before. And the brother sitting next to Brahma Baba was saying, Baba, do you remember? We've come here before, we've seen this. And Brahma Baba said, I don't remember anything that just passed a second ago. So just completely what's not required, let it go. What is required for me is to be aware, self-aware, and to create and nurture those thoughts which takes me towards my aim and objective of becoming perfectly pure. So Parmat is creating opinions about everything and attaching yourself to those opinions. And Manmat is the personalized version of that opinion. Whereas Srimad, what Baba teaches is neutral, everywhere, just be neutral. That's why Baba says, spin the cycle of self-realization. That spinning, what do we have? We have heaven as well as we have hell. We have good as well as we have bad. So the whole cycle, Baba says, is good. That includes good, that includes bad, that includes purity, that includes impurity. It's like when you spin a top with multiple colors, usually you spin it and all that you see is just the point on top of the top, and usually it's white color, which stands for us, which stands for purity. So what Baba says, all these scenes, where we are creating opinions, there are different colors of the scenes of drama. Just be very neutral to it. When you will be neutral, you will not be attached to it, and you will be completely in the present, in your self-awareness, attentive to what's happening around you at that moment. That's why Baba says, be cautious of Maya, because if you're off guard, Maya will attack you. And why do we become off guard? Because our mind is caught up somewhere. The intellect is focusing on something else rather than being in the present, where your need to be required. So that's why Baba is giving the importance of time, giving the importance of thought. And also Baba is telling us that for success, for us to be successful, the determination and the enthusiasm is required. Acha, so anybody wants to share or ask any questions, please feel free to do so.
Om Shanti, sister. Today, I loved a lot the explanations which you gave today, which Baba taught it that yes, we have to save our thoughts and time, because yes, even 1 second changes everything and makes a lot of difference, at least now. And the point which I also liked from the today's Murli is that being soul conscious brings about unity. So not just external unity between the castes and religions, but within our hearts, or and with the sanskars also. And when we are living in a family, then if we are soul conscious and seeing everyone as a soul, then we are able to match up with the sanskars of everyone. But if we are not soul conscious, then we are not united. We start creating differentiations even for small things which are not important. So a small difference creates a small mistake creates a huge difference. So yes, to bring about unity, soul consciousness is very important. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. My takeaway point from today's Murli is to practice, where my Baba says that to practice becoming bodiless every once in 15 minutes and experience the flying stage. Om Shanti.
Who else would like to share? And yeah, would you all like to share anything you're practicing currently?
Om Shanti. What I'm practicing since yesterday is what I will say is increasing increasing the time to be in silence. That had been a challenge for me. I may be silent from not speaking words, but man ka moon was always a challenge, and that's the practice I've taken up from yesterday. Minimum 5 hours. It has to be a complete awareness of following Mukh ka Mon and Man ka Mon.
In this Murli, only in the part 1, Baba said that just as you have time fixed for traffic control, also have time fixed to do service through the mind. So like Rakhi Ben said, she's fixed 5 hours to do that, to experience the silence of mind. And what really is power of silence? What is the silence of the mind? Because when we are under the influence of body conscious, generally we start to create negative emotions. So there is this big force of negative emotions and it surges within. Yeah, so when these negative emotions surge within, generally people in the world, they do two things. They either vent out or they suppress it, those negative emotions. And we used to do the same before we came into Gyan, and even sometimes we still do it. So venting, when we vent our negative emotions, it only starts to increase it, because you went once, you went twice, it's that sanskar you're creating. So it only increases that sanskar. And if you suppress it, you're holding on to those emotions within you. So it's not gone anywhere. It's still there in you. So what Baba teaches us is when these negative emotions come, you use the power of yoga, which is the power of silence. When we connect to Baba, when these negative emotions surge, what we are getting from Baba is the strong, subtle energy. And what this subtle energy does, it deactivates, or in other words, it neutralizes this negative energy. So you're not venting out here, you're not even suppressing, but you are deactivating this powerful negative force, more like neutralizing it. Means you have something acidic, you put drops of alkaline, it becomes neutral, right? So in the same way, Baba's subtle energy is working in order to defeat this force of negative emotions. And Baba's energy is subtle, but these negative emotions come from gross things. So that's why the subtle force then is able to defeat the negative emotion. And when we suppress, what we do is we use our willpower to suppress, which means I really wanted to share my thoughts, my emotions, but I couldn't. I used my willpower to suppress it. And that means using your willpower at a very body conscious level. So that's like adding fuel to the fire. That will only make it build up within when it, unless it, and until the point comes when it just bursts out. So that's the subtle power we receive from Baba, and that is the power of silence. What Baba says is that that the more and more we bring Baba in front of us, when these negative forces start to play within, or start to take form within, the moment, if you're feeling angry, Baba, these emotions of anger have started to increase. Baba, you come, you help, you guide, and then you see Baba's energy comes and we become calm, we become peaceful, the stability is there. So remembering Baba, drawing his energy helps us deal with these emotions. And the process of purification is all about bringing all these impurities out. So whatever impurities we have at the subconscious level, even they have to come out in the conscious level, and we need to experience them. Yeah, so many times it happens that we say that I never had this particular sanskara, but now I've started to experience it a lot more after the spiritual practice I started, which is because these sanskaras were there at the subconscious level, and now they're starting to emerge so that finally they can be out of the system. You experience them, then we work towards deactivating them, neutralizing them, so that they will no longer stay within. So Baba has wonderful ways to make sure we are being purified, we are being cleaned, and being prepared to go to the new world where there's absolute purity within. So we'll stop here. We'll do a few minutes of meditation and end silently. So I invite you all to sit relax, keeping your body very relaxed. Focus your attention to your thoughts. We have received a chance, a golden chance, cure ourselves, heal ourselves, with Baba's love. This healing is deep. This healing cures me from so many emotions which otherwise took over my mind and my intellect. So I see Baba in front of me and thank him from my heart for making me his, for giving me a golden chance of creating a beautiful future for so many birds. Instead of the words, "Oh God," the words of love, my Baba, emerge from my mouth. My Baba is there with me in every step that I take. He has made me a world benefactor. All I have to do is remember him and follow the elevated directions. So I make a firm commitment to follow the disciplines accurately and match my efforts according to time. With determination, with enthusiasm, I move forward in my spiritual journey. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti Snehavan. Thank you for the beautiful Murli. Thank you all of you for joining us. Very happy week to all of us. Let's spend this week with zeal and a determination thoughts. Om Shanti and meet you tomorrow at 5 a.m. Om Shanti.
Shanti. Thank you.